Hey everybody, I was going to take a second and show you what I did to make a DIY suspension trainer. Um, I was looking around online and I was trying to figure out a way to put a pull-up bar in my workout room in here or somewhere. And the more I got to looking, I started looking at different ways to do pull-ups and things like rings and bars and bars suspended from chains or ropes and all that kind of stuff. And I really started liking the idea of doing pull-ups on rings, just the way you could adjust the way your hands were, and it was a little bit harder workout, which pull-ups are hard enough as it is, but hey, if you can do it a little harder and get a little bit more exercises out of a tool, then I figured I'd give it a shot. One of the things I came upon was the TRX suspension trainer. It's just a little under 200 bucks to buy. So before I forked out that kind of money, I wanted to try one to see what I liked, and see if I was going to like it or not, really. And this is what I came up with. Basically what I did is I went and I bought two motorcycle straps that are 8 foot long. It's a basic strap with just a little push button thing for tightening, releasing, that kind of thing. And then on the other end, the strap comes around and it's got a loop so it hooks back on itself. So I bought two of those. I bought a D-ring and I bought a carabiner. Both of these are stainless steel. I went ahead and bought the stainless. Another thing I wanted to do is make sure it was good and sturdy. That way I didn't have to worry about if I'm hanging on it or whatever. I didn't have to worry about any kind of weight issues or anything like that. This carabiner is rated at like 800 pounds. The D-ring is way over. It's like 1,300 pounds or something that it's rated for. The straps have a break strength of 1,500 pounds, but their rated limit is like 500 or something like that. So you can tell my weak spot is my straps here. Then what I did is I took a piece of 1-inch PVC and cut two, I believe it was 5-inch long pieces, and I wanted to try to pull the strap off and just put it on there, but I couldn't get it to work right. So what I did is I took and cut a slice in the PVC itself. I slid it over the strapping here, and then I took some JB Weld and put in there just to fill in the gap and make it solid again. As you can see here, I think you can see that right in there where the gray is. That's the JB Weld. But I did that. Once I got it on here, the JB Weld dried, I took and sanded it just to make it nice and smooth. And then I took some tennis handle tape and taped it on here, and then just taped the ends just to make it nice, give it a good grip, that kind of thing. Then I took an old piece of strap and just put another piece down here at the bottom so I could do other things like hanging my feet in it and things like that. So that's the basic construction of it. It was real simple. One thing I do still want to do, right now I tried a rubber band on here, so when I'm adjusting it, it gets the strap up out of the way. But I don't like the rubber band because it sticks on there and it makes it harder. So what I'm going to do next is get a piece of elastic or something and put on here and see if that works better. What I did is I took and up above the ceiling up here, I just put an eye bolt in. The eye bolt's rated at 349 pounds, something like that, but it's still plenty to hold me up. I'm about 195 right now with clothes and everything on, probably around 200. But basically, just take and have it hooked in there, and then you can do any kind of workout you want to do with it. This ring here, I don't have quite high enough to do pull-ups, but I did put a ring in my other room in here to where I could get in there and actually get down good to do my pull-ups. One thing I'm going to play around with is figuring out a way to make the straps be a little wider when I do my pull-ups, so that I can do wide grip pull-ups. Right now the only thing I can do is just like a close grip with it like right in here somewhere or something like that, or straight ahead or any kind of thing like that. So that's something I'm going to play around with, see and figure out. And again, getting the straps so it's got a holder up here at the top, so it doesn't hang down like this and get in your way. But one other thing I did once I put the hook into the loop here, I just took some electrical tape and taped it around it just to keep it from pulling out, just so it keeps my loop good and holds it in there well. But that's pretty much it. Like I've been playing around with it some, and I like it. I may eventually buy the TRX trainer, just because they're the one that came up with the technology, or from what I've read, they've come up with a lot of the technology. So they're doing the research on it. Might as well, if I like the product itself, you need to spend money with them to help support what they're doing, and just show support in the product. But you can do all kinds of things, like right here, just like a tricep extension, or if you have it a little lower or higher, incline push-ups, things like that. The incline push-ups are really, really hard, especially once you get down lower. If you take and pull it down to where you're getting down good and low, like this, and stretch on out, then you're really pulling in a lot of your stabilizer muscles, because you're having to hold your hands steady and still do the push-up. But this is my version, so if you like it, give it a try. I don't say do this to replace a TRX trainer. I say do this if you want to try one, and then if you like it, then you really should go and support the people that actually came up with it. Like I said, the TRX trainer is probably, I think last time I saw it was like $190, something like that. It's the cheapest place I found it. With the materials I got here, I've got maybe $45 in it, maybe, if that. So it's a lot cheaper to build, like I said, but then again, you're not supporting the people that came up with it. But that's my version, so if you like it, or if you see anything that I can improve, or any ideas that you may have, anything like that, just leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. But until then, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.